coffee beneath the wisteria, as the sunlight paints the garden gold. Purple blossoms sway above me, like stories waiting to be told. The stone cafe awakens slowly, with the scent of fresh baked bread, and every little beam of morning light falls softly overhead. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, where the springtime gently grows. Every blossom in the sunlight feels like a perfect rose. And though the day has just begun, beneath the warm and rising sun, this peaceful corner of the world feels like a dream unfurled. The cobblestone lane beyond the garden leads toward a village dressed in bloom. A bicycle rests beside the gate, surrounded by perfume. The birds are singing in the courtyard, near the fountain old and bright. And every little sound around me makes everything feel right. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, with the breeze upon my face. Every flower hanging overhead adds beauty to this place. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so peacefully. Maybe happiness is simply found where blossoms bloom and birds surround. A cup of coffee, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the flowers by the stone cafe bloom brighter every day. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, still living in my memory. And every springtime road through yesterday returns so tenderly. The garden wakes beneath the sun. A peaceful day has just begun. Lavender light through the stone window, falling softly on the wooden floor. The morning sun through wisteria blossoms paints the room in colors I adore. The garden wakes beyond the glass pane, with bird song drifting through the air, and every little beam of purple sunlight feels like a quiet prayer. Lavender light through the stone window, where the springtime gently stays. Every flower outside the garden brightens up my days. And though the morning moves along like a verse from an old love song, this peaceful room beside the lane feels warm once again. A teacup rests beside a novel on a table worn by time. The scent of flowers fills the cafe like a sweet and gentle rhyme. The cobblestones beyond the garden glow beneath the morning sky, and every little sound around me feels like a lullaby. Lavender light through the stone window, shining softly on the wall. Every blossom swaying gently feels like springtime's call. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so peacefully. Maybe happiness is simply found where sunlight dances all around. The stone cafe, a blooming vine, and moments frozen in time. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the flowers by the old stone wall bloom brightest of them all. Lavender light through the stone window, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so tenderly. The sunlight glows in shades of spring, and every flower starts to sing. A table by the garden gate, waiting in the morning sun, beneath the blooms of wisteria, where another day's begun. The roses climb the old stone wall in shades of pink and ivory white, and every little flower around me makes the world feel bright. A table by the garden gate, where springtime lingers in the air, every blossom swaying softly adds beauty everywhere. And though the morning drifts along like a verse from an old love song, this peaceful little corner stays with me through all my days. A cup of coffee slowly steaming beside a book worn soft with time. The fountain sings beyond the hedges like a gentle countryside rhyme. The cobblestone path beyond the garden leads toward the village square, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. A table by the garden gate where sunlight dances on the ground. Every breeze among the flowers carries a soothing sound. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom and birds surround. A wooden chair, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the garden wall bloom brightest of them all. A table by the garden gate, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The garden glows beneath the sun. Another peaceful day begun, where flowers bloom and breezes wait at a table by the garden gate. Roses around the old cafe wall, blooming in the morning light. Crimson petals, ivory blossoms, making everything feel bright. The stone walls glow beneath the sunshine as birds sing from the garden trees, and every little flower climbing upward dances with the breeze. Roses around the old cafe wall, where springtime paints the day. Every blossom in the sunlight seems to softly sway. And though the hours drift along, like a verse from a timeless song, this peaceful little cafe stays in my heart always. The scent of coffee fills the courtyard, along with bread still warm from dawn. A bicycle rests beside the doorway as another day rolls on. The cobblestone lane beyond the roses leads toward the village square, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. Roses around the old cafe wall, with the sunlight shining through. Every petal on the stonework glows with morning dew. And somewhere through the springtime air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A cup of coffee, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the stone cafe bloom brighter every day. Roses around the old cafe wall, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The roses glow beneath the sun. Another lovely day begun, where flowers bloom and swallows call by the old cafe wall. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane whispers through the morning light. Purple blossoms sway above me, turning every corner bright. The cobblestones are glowing softly beneath the golden rays of day. And every little flower-covered doorway seems to smile along the way. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, where the blossoms softly grow, every petal dancing gently in the sunlight's golden glow. And though the morning drifts along like a verse from an old love song, this charming little village lane feels warm once again. A bicycle rests beside a garden covered in roses fresh with dew. The old stone cafe opens slowly, welcoming the sky so blue. The scent of coffee fills the air now, while birds sing from the chestnut trees. And every little sound around me moves gently with the breeze. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, where the world feels calm and kind, every blossom hanging overhead brings peace of mind. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A village lane, a springtime sky, and watching the clouds drift by. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the wisteria vines above bloom with endless love. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The blossoms sway beneath the sun, a lovely spring day has begun. Where flowers bloom and breezes remain along old Wisteria Lane. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain on a gentle afternoon in May. The water sings its timeless melody as the hours drift away. The roses bloom beside the stonework, while sunlight dances on the ground, and every little ripple in the fountain adds beauty to the sound. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, where the springtime lingers still. Every blossom, every shadow moves with quiet grace and will. And though the years may wander far, like clouds beneath a distant star, this peaceful garden in my heart will never drift apart. A porcelain cup upon the table, beside a letter worn with age. The scent of lavender and roses feels like a forgotten page. The old stone cafe stands behind me, wrapped in wisteria bloom, and every little breeze that passes fills the air with sweet perfume. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, where the afternoon glows gold. Every flower in the garden carries stories softly told. And somewhere through the springtime air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where water sings a gentle sound. A cup of tea, a garden chair, and knowing peace is there. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way. And all the roses by the fountain wall bloom brightest of them all. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, still living in my memory. And every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The fountain sings beneath the sky as quiet afternoons drift by, where tea and memories remain like sunlight after springtime rain. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, beneath the blooms of spring, its silver frame shines in the sunlight like a memory on the wing. The wisteria hangs in purple curtains above the garden gate, and every little petal drifting down seems willing to wait. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, where the spring breeze softly plays, every blossom swaying gently brightens all my days. And though the afternoon drifts on like a verse from an old love song, this quiet corner of the village feels where I belong. The old stone cafe stands nearby, wrapped in roses white and red. The scent of coffee fills the courtyard, where golden light is spread. A cobblestone path winds through the garden toward a fountain old and fair, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, with the sunlight shining through, every bloom above the pathway glows with drops of morning dew. And somewhere through the countryside, beyond the hills so green and wide, I hear the springtime calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around, a bicycle still, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the blossoms by the archway tall bloom brightest of them all. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The flowers sway beneath the sun, a peaceful day is never done. Where roses climb and breezes pass, beside the old flower arch at last. Golden afternoon afternoon at the Stone Café, where the sunlight paints the walls in gold. The wisteria hangs above the terrace, like stories waiting to be told. The garden glows beneath the warm light, as birds sing softly in the trees, and every little shadow in the courtyard dances with the breeze. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, where the springtime lingers slow. Every flower in the sunlight shines with a gentle glow. And though the hours drift away like music from another day, this peaceful little cafe stays forever in my heart always. A teacup rests upon the table, beside a book worn soft with time. The scent of roses fills the air now, like a sweet and gentle rhyme. The cobblestone lane beyond the garden leads toward the village square, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, with the sunlight through the vines, every blossom hanging overhead seems touched by golden lines. And somewhere through the countryside, beyond the hills so green and wide, I hear the springtime calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A quiet chair, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the Stone Café bloom brighter every day. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The sunlight fades but gently stays inside these golden afternoons, where flowers bloom and memories stay at the old Stone Café. The evening settles on the garden walls as golden sunlight fades away. The wisteria sways beneath the twilight at the close of a peaceful day. The old stone cafe softly glimmers with lanterns glowing warm and low, and every little flower in the courtyard shines in the evening glow. Good night, my old stone cafe. May your gentle light remain. Every rose and every memory will bloom again and again. And though the stars appear above to watch the garden that I love, your peaceful charm will always stay long after the day. The fountain sings its final melody beneath the quiet moonlit sky. The scent of lavender and roses drifts softly, drifting by. The cobblestone lane grows still and silent. The village settles into dreams, and every little light beyond the hedges glows gentler than it seems. Good night, my old stone cafe, where the springtime memories sleep. Every blossom, every shadow holds promises we keep. And somewhere through the midnight air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside whisper low before it lets me go. Maybe happiness was always here, in afternoons so bright and clear. A cup of tea, a garden chair, and knowing peace was there. So let the orchestra softly fade away, like sunlight leaving yesterday, while moonlight settles on the flowers below and lanterns gently glow. Good night, my old stone cafe. Stay forever close to me, and every springtime road through yesterday. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, as the sunlight paints the garden gold. Purple blossoms sway above me, like stories waiting to be told. The stone cafe awakens slowly with the scent of fresh baked bread, and every little beam of morning light falls softly overhead. Morning the wisteria, where the springtime gently grows. Every blossom in the sunlight feels like a perfect rose. And though the day has just begun, beneath the warm and rising sun, this peaceful corner of the world feels like a dream unfurled. The cobblestone lane beyond the garden leads toward a village dressed in bloom. A bicycle rests beside the gate, surrounded by perfume. The birds are singing in the courtyard, near the fountain old and bright. And every little sound around me makes everything feel right. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, with the breeze upon my face. Every flower hanging overhead adds beauty to this place. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so peacefully. Maybe happiness is simply found where blossoms bloom and birds surround. A cup of coffee, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the flowers by the stone cafe bloom brighter every day. Morning coffee beneath the wisteria, still living in my memory. And every springtime rode through yesterday returns so tenderly. Lavender light through the stone window, falling softly on the wooden floor. The morning sun through wisteria blossoms paints the room in colors I adore. The garden wakes beyond the glass pane, with bird song drifting through the air. And every little beam of purple sunlight feels like a quiet prayer. Lavender light through the stone window, where the springtime gently stays. Every flower outside the garden brightens up my days. And though the morning moves along like a verse from an old love song, this peaceful room beside the lane feels warm once again. The teacup rests beside a novel on a table worn by time. The scent of flowers fills the cafe like a sweet and gentle rhyme. The cobblestones beyond the garden glow beneath the morning sky, and every little sound around me feels like a lullaby. Lavender light through the stone window, shining softly on the wall. Every blossom swaying gently feels like springtime's call. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so peacefully. Maybe happiness is simply found where sunlight dances all around. A stone cafe, a blooming vine, and moments frozen in time. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the flowers by the old stone wall bloom brightest of them all. Lavender light through the stone window, still living in my memory. And every springtime road through yesterday returns so tenderly. The sunlight glows in shades of spring, and every flower starts to sing. Roses around the old cafe wall, blooming in the morning light. Crimson petals, ivory blossoms, making everything feel bright. The stone walls glow beneath the sunshine as birds sing from the garden trees, and every little flower climbing upward dances with the breeze. Roses around the old cafe wall, where springtime paints the day. Every blossom in the sunlight seems to softly sway, and though the hours drift along like a verse from a timeless song. This peaceful little cafe stays in my heart always. The scent of coffee fills the courtyard, along with bread still warm from dawn. A bicycle rests beside the doorway as another day rolls on. The cobblestone lane beyond the roses leads toward the village square, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. Roses around the old cafe wall, with the sunlight shining through. Every petal on the stonework glows with morning dew. And somewhere through the springtime air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A cup of coffee, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the stone cafe bloom brighter every day. Roses around the old cafe wall, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The roses glow beneath the sun. Another lovely day begun, where flowers bloom and swallows call, by the old cafe wall. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane whispers through the morning light. Purple blossoms sway above me, turning every corner bright. The cobblestones are glowing softly beneath the golden rays of day, and every little flower-covered doorway seems to smile along the way. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, where the blossoms softly grow, every petal dancing gently in the sunlight its golden glow. And though the morning drifts along like a verse from an old love song, this charming little village lane feels warm once again. A bicycle rests beside a garden covered in roses fresh with dew. The old stone cafe opens slowly, welcoming the sky so blue. The scent of coffee fills the air now, while birds sing from the chestnut trees. And every little sound around me moves gently with the breeze. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, where the world feels calm and kind. Every blossom hanging overhead brings peace of mind. And somewhere through the morning air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A village lane, a springtime sky, and watching the clouds drift by. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way. And all the wisteria vines above bloom with endless love. Spring breeze on Wisteria Lane, still living in my memory. And every springtime tea and memories by the courtyard fountain on a gentle afternoon in May. The water sings its timeless melody as the hours drift away. The roses bloom beside the stonework, while sunlight dances on the ground. And every little ripple in the fountain adds beauty to the sound. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, where the springtime lingers still. Every blossom, every shadow moves with quiet grace and will. And though the years may wander far, like clouds beneath a distant star, this peaceful garden in my heart will never drift apart. A porcelain cup upon the table beside a letter worn with age. The scent of lavender and roses feels like a forgotten page. The old stone cafe stands behind me, wrapped in wisteria bloom, and every little breeze that passes fills the air with sweet perfume. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, where the afternoon glows gold. Every flower in the garden carries stories softly told. And somewhere through the springtime air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where water sings a gentle sound. A cup of tea, a garden chair, and knowing peace is there. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the fountain wall bloom brightest of them all. Tea and memories by the courtyard fountain, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The fountain sings beneath the sky as quiet afternoons drift by, where tea and memories remain like sunlight after. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, beneath the blooms of spring, its silver frame shines in the sunlight like a memory on the wing. The wisteria hangs in purple curtains above the garden gate, and every little petal drifting down seems willing to wait. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, where the spring breeze softly plays, every blossom swaying gently brightens all my days. And though the afternoon drifts on like a verse from an old love song, this quiet corner of the village feels where I belong. The old stone cafe stands nearby, wrapped in roses white and red, The scent of coffee fills the courtyard, where golden light is spread. A cobblestone path winds through the garden toward a fountain old and fair, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, with the sunlight shining through. Every bloom above the pathway glows with drops of morning dew. And somewhere through the countryside, beyond the hills so green and wide, I hear the springtime calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A bicycle still, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the blossoms by the archway tall bloom brightest of them all. The bicycle resting by the flower arch, still living in my memory. And every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The flowers sway beneath the sun. A peaceful day is never done. Where roses climb and breezes pass, beside the old flower arch at last. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, where the sunlight paints the walls in gold. The wisteria hangs above the terrace, like stories waiting to be told. The garden glows beneath the warm light, as birds sing softly in the trees, and every little shadow in the courtyard dances with the breeze. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, where the springtime lingers slow. Every flower in the sunlight shines with a gentle glow. And though the hours drift away, like music from another day, this peaceful little cafe stays forever in my heart always. A teacup rests upon the table beside a book worn soft with time. The scent of roses fills the air now, like a sweet and gentle rhyme. The cobblestone lane beyond the garden leads toward the village square, and every little sound around me feels lighter than the air. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, with the sunlight through the vines, every blossom hanging overhead seems touched by golden lines. And somewhere through the countryside, beyond the hills so green and wide, I hear the springtime calling me so tenderly. Maybe happiness is simply found where flowers bloom all around. A quiet chair, a garden view, and skies forever blue. So let the violin softly play today, while petals drift along the way, and all the roses by the Stone Café bloom brighter every day. Golden afternoon at the Stone Café, still living in my memory, and every springtime road through yesterday returns so beautifully. The sunlight fades but gently stays inside these golden afternoons, where flowers bloom and memories stay at the old Stone Café. The evening settles on the garden walls as golden sunlight fades away. The wisteria sways beneath the twilight at the close of a peaceful day. The old Stone Café softly glimmers with lanterns glowing warm and low, and every little flower in the courtyard shines in the evening glow. Good night, my old stone cafe. May your gentle light remain. Every rose and every memory will bloom again and again. And though the stars appear above to watch the garden that I love, your peaceful charm will always stay long after the day. The fountain sings its final melody beneath the quiet moonlit sky. The scent of lavender and roses drifts softly, drifting by. The cobblestone lane grows still and silent. The village settles into dreams, and every little light beyond the hedges glows gentler than it seems. Good night, my old stone cafe, where the springtime memories sleep. Every blossom, every shadow holds promises we keep. And somewhere through the midnight air, beyond the gardens bright and fair, I hear the countryside whisper low before it lets me go. Maybe happiness was always here, in afternoons so bright and clear. A cup of tea, a garden chair, and knowing peace was there. So let the orchestra softly fade away, like sunlight leaving yesterday, while moonlight settles on the flowers below, and lanterns gently glow. Good night, my old stone cafe. Stay forever close to me, and every springtime road through yesterday will live eternally. The lanterns glow beneath the moon. The night has come too soon. The flowers sleep, the fountains play.